Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, traders from across the globe. Welcome to Short-Term Trading Live with Oscar's weekend webinar. This webinar is being filmed on November 22nd, Sunday evening, and it's for trading this week. Traders, right off the bat, we have a big holiday this week, Thanksgiving here in the United States. Many traders are not coming in this week. If they do, they'll be in maybe Monday, maybe Tuesday if you're lucky, and then off to their vacation homes they go. Everyone's got traveling to do, family to meet. And what happens during these holiday weeks, and traders, you've seen at least 15 videos, maybe more. How many videos do you think we have, guys, with holiday reversals? 20. Many, right? 20 at least. 25. And I'll tell you what, traders, almost every time we do one of these videos and warn you that there will be holiday reversals abound, it's exactly what we get. What do I mean by that? Let's say you're in sugar, coffee. Let's say you're in the S&P bonds. It doesn't matter what market you're in. Many times these markets will go in the opposite direction that they were going in leading into the holiday week. So let's say you were buying wheat or something like that. After Tuesday, it starts to go down. The buying pressure that was in for the last few weeks, making it go up, and wheat's only an example. I know it hasn't been going up. But the buying pressure in certain markets that was existing before the holiday week dissipates. Same thing with selling pressure in other markets. And what you get is a reversal. And then right after the holiday, the markets go right back into their normal patterns. So we call that holiday reversals. And it happens anytime the market's going to be closed for a few days. Now for Thanksgiving, I'm telling you, no one's coming in after Thursday. The holiday is on Thursday. And a lot of non-trading takes place this week. So you should expect these holiday reversals. I think Monday is a fair game day, and we can probably trade on Monday with, basically in the same patterns that we've seen. But after Monday afternoon, Tuesday and Wednesday, you're going to see some reversing, or at least that's what we see on most holidays. Now, we have a red omni once again in corn because the corn market has a double top and a bear flag. And I will show you some charts on that in a moment. So get ready for the holiday reversals, or don't trade at all this week. I'm not trading past Monday. Monday will be my last trade, the corn trade, and maybe some S&P during the day. After that, we're done. Now, traders, I love to read the news. It's a big thing for me, especially on the weekends. I get to relax and read all the newspapers that are out there. And the news is not so bad. There's some bad, some good, but not so bad. Two of the things I've noticed that I thought were noteworthy were these. Fidelity Investments runs 17,000 funds for 11 million 401k accounts. 11 million 401k accounts. They dropped an average of $70,000 per value of your 401k account right at the top last 2 years ago in 2007. If you had a 401k, let's say you had 2 million in yours, some guy has 2,000 in his, the average was $70,000 per 401k. At the end of this major drop, they went down to $47,500 by March 2009. And that's when the bottom came in. So your 401k was worth $70,000 at the peak before we broke 2 years ago. It went from $70,000 down to $47,500 by March 6th. Do you know where that is right now? The lows, the recent lows, these markets, we've dropped dramatically what our 401ks were worth, right? So if yours was worth 70, then it was worth 47,000. Big drop for you. Well, where do you think these 401ks are as of today? If the low was 47 and the high was 70,000, they are at 60,700 per 401k as of November 22nd, 2009. That's only $9,300 less than where they were before the drop. Traders, that is a recovery taking place right before your eyes. And go recovery, right? Who doesn't want their 401k to go higher? So Omniacs, keep your eye on the big picture here. The big picture is we are in a recovery. Yes, sometimes we have down days, but the larger picture is since March 6th this year, we've been in a recovery. If you keep your eye on the larger picture, it will help you day trade in the proper direction. Now, one other thing I thought noteworthy was this. Good news for commodities traders out there. Barclays Capital said a record $60 billion will have entered into commodities by the end of 2009 or the end of this year. That is a huge increase into the commodities over other asset classes from what I'm used to seeing for 28 years. You don't get 60 billion pouring into the commodities. So go commodities and go us traders, baby. Yeah. We'll take that. All right, traders, before we get into the markets here, I just wanted to mention something to you. We've shown this to some of our Omniacs at the site. There is a movie that's come out this year. It's an Eddie Murphy movie. It's called Imagine That. Came out in 2009. At the end of the movie are some gag reels, you know, some spoofs, some little things that were in the movie, and then they put little reels together at the end of this movie. Well, one of them is, what were they saying? And in that, it looks like there's a parody of us at the Omni Trading Academy, and they call the guy Joey the Numbers Guy coming at you in the middle of the night. I love the smell of napalm in the morning. You'll see what I mean when you watch this gag reel, so check this out, because I think you're going to like it. In any event, we'd like for you to comment on the YouTube video and tell us if they're spoofing on us or not, because it seems that they're spoofing on CNBC and NBC and Bloomberg, and they're spoofing on Kramer, and we think their spoof that they're doing on the whiteboard is absolutely about the Omni Trading Academy, and we're pleased for the spoof. So hey, if it is us, let us know what you think. All right, enough of that nonsense. Let's get down to business, traders. I have a couple of charts I want to show you on the double top and the bear flag in corn. And with no further ado, let's go to the charts. Okay, traders, what you are looking at is the March corn contract. It's the daily bar chart. So each one of these green lines represents a day's worth of trading. What we have recently, just a few days back, is a crystal clear double top. You can see right here, we have them lined up for you. Double tops, we always sell double tops when we see them, and the market has dropped a little bit. Now it has formed a bear flag. Here's your flagpole, here's your flag. You can clearly see that bear flag, and that is another bearish indication. So we think corn has more downside in it, at least for Monday. Even if we're going to start seeing market reversals, we'll be out by Monday afternoon and done with this trade and done trading for the week. But look at the corn. Look at that double top. We know that's absolutely a sell signal. Then you get your bear flag, and we've seen many, many bear flags and shown you many in these videos. And almost always you get a drop out of a bear flag. So let's go with that trade. We are selling rallies in the corn for Monday's trading. Now let me show you an indicator. There are many indicators that are bearish in corn. In fact, all the ones I've looked at were bearish, but I'm only going to show you one. Let's take a look. Okay, traders, once again, staying with the March corn contract. This is the slow stochastic, and as you can see, it clearly got into its overbought area and then started to break down. Not the straightest line in the world, but you get my point here. And it started to break down. It's got a little hook right here, another bearish indication. Formations are bearish, indicators are bearish, the double top is clear, the bear flag is clear, and I think this market's going to head lower. So let's see what we get. All right, traders, make sure you do your homework. Pull your charts. Pull a bunch of indicators, because it's not just the stochastics. You'll see what I mean. You analysts out there, you look at the formation and daily corn chart. Then you look at those indicators, and you will clearly see, if you are a technician, you're going to have no choice but to sell the corn for Sunday into Monday's trading. Do your homework, traders. So, traders, you see those charts? You see what the corn looks like? That is absolutely a bear flag and the double top. Market should go lower. Bearish indicators on top of it. So that red Omni is what we're going to be playing with tomorrow. Don't forget, traders, this week we are not going to trade past Monday, but we will be at the site. We're going to be doing classes, and we're going to stay there and learn this week. So make sure you come on down to www.livewithoscar.com. Jump into the free chat rooms if you don't know about us, and let us teach you how to gauge these markets, because let's face it, if you don't know about the analysis, doesn't matter what else you try to do, you're not going to come up with the proper entries. Then, of course, there's tons of mentality of what to do once you're in the trade, and we will help you with that. So make sure you come on down to our site. All right, as I mentioned, don't forget about that gag reel, because we're going to show you some of it at the end of this video. So make sure you comment to us and let us know what you think. Are they goofing on us or not? And if they are, it's all good. We really like that. We're complimented by it. So, all right, traders, I'm not going to do much more in this video because there's not a lot to do this week. Make sure you look at the corn. Make sure you always place your stops first. A stop is your best friend. I tell you that in every video, and don't forget to place them. And as always, Keep your emotions out of trading. One of the best things you can do is say this to yourselves every morning, every afternoon, every evening. And you know what that is? Stops are in. Emotions are out. Hey, I hope this helps.
Hello and welcome to BFFN. That stands for Big Fake Financial News. None of these people are real. No. I mean, look, I'm doing this. Nobody's even looking.
Hey, you knuckleheads, I know why you're tuned in. Look what time it is. It's time for Steve the Market Monkey, and I know what you're looking for. You're looking for a hot stock. Say it with me. Hot stock.
Hey, and a big hello to all you traders out there. It's me, Joey, the numbers guy, coming at you once again in the middle of the night. Who's watching? Probably nobody. That's why I don't care.
But what you need to know about me right now at this very moment, something that I feel that you need to know, is that I really need to use the restroom right now.
I'm not really comfortable speaking for myself, but I will.
Well, then why don't you speak for me?
Okay.
Somebody speak for someone.
Okay. I'm going to speak
Way
for
to get to
Rob.
it. Way to get to it.
Whammy, this is a pointer right there. Good morning. That wakes you up right there. That's good. That's better than a cup of coffee.
Livestock. That's it. It's a hot stock. It's so hot it causes an aftershock. Shove it in an airlock, hit it with a shuttlecock. Livestock in Bangkok. It's as solid as bedrock.
That actually reminds me of my favorite passage from the Holy Bible, Matthew chapter 1, verses 2 through something else. Abraham begat Isaac, and Isaac begat Jacob, and Jacob begat Judah and his brethren, and Judah begat Perez and Zerah of Tamar, and Perez begat Hezron, and Hezron begat Ram, and Ram begat Aminadab.
Today, we're talking about toilet paper. Changing it to not change it. I'm in favor of changing it. Because once it's been used, it can't be reused. Therefore, you must change it. We have a caller. First caller, yes.
Todd, my wife and I are arguing about the over-under conundrum.
I like to take it over and then take it under. And then once around for a dilly-wop on the snip-snap.
I'm not sure we're discussing the same thing.
No, we're not. And I don't care to. Next.
And Salmon begat Boaz of Rahab, and Boaz begat Obed of Ruth.
I need to use the restroom at this point right in time. You know that, I know that. Am I going to get up from this chair? I'm not really sure right now.
All right, let's take a look at what all we got up here. We got SkipCon. SkipCon. What is SkipCon? Is that a real company or is it a fake one made up for this movie? It's a fake one made up for this movie because we can't use actual names of companies. Like we couldn't use the name, well, I can't say it, can I? And we can't use the name, oh, can't say that. But I could say the name, no, I can't. I got you. I was going to trip you up right there.
I would like to invest in some medicine. Is that a good idea?
You sound beautiful.
Thank you. I am.
I'm guessing you're a redhead. Am I right?
Yes. Could you give me a tip?
Redheads should invest in anything as long as they do it with passion and energy. I think treat your portfolio like you would your lover.
Toss them out after the third date? Well, what do you think of my hair? Oh.
CDs!
If it's a 1 or a number 2, I don't even want to go there.
You're not eating my mama. Bam!
Not only do I have a PhD in finance, but an MD in medical things.
And Salmon begat Rehoboam, and Rehoboam begat Abijah. Abijah begat Asa. One moment, please.
I get money. Money is got. I get it.
I'm confused.
I'm a fur juice spoot, and I have a jibbin on my ham pap.
Do you want to try that line again?
I have a hoover jubbin on my foop with a jibbin on my hang.
Not even close.
People are in a headlock. It made Socrates drink hemlock and even scared old Hitchcock.
I am going to say yes with my eyes and no with my chin. If you can read that, it's sort of a...
And Ammon begat Josiah, and Josiah begat Jeconiah, and his brethren.
So I'm going to leave it to you to think, what should I do? Should I stay here? All right, I think we can go on. I don't really need to do anything right now.
Leave your boat on the dock. Leave your house on the block. And follow the arrow of your weathercock. Because I'm telling you, this is a stock.
Mathan begat Jacob, and Jacob begat Joseph, the husband of Mary, of whom Jesus was born. And I think we all knew who he is.
Good trading, goodbye, good luck. yes, your odds are better than it is with this crap. Good night!
And one last thing you should also know, I'm not wearing any pants. And I never do.
Till tomorrow at 5, I'll be shunking up my pay. Shunking up my pay.
Futures trading is risky and can cause substantial financial loss. We do not claim or guarantee that you will profit from the information provided. That being said, I'm a 27-year seasoned trader on and off the trading floors. This is how I've made my living for many, many years.